Now, some of the information that the agent's going to be looking for with you when it comes to you actually booking your viewings or being able to make your offers will be some of the following items. And it is important to note that this is the stuff they're going to ask, and I'll also explain a little bit as to why. So when you're booking the viewing, they're going to need to know your name, phone number, and email address so that they can actually get you booked in, get everything confirmed, and be able to communicate with you in case something were to happen that the viewing didn't go ahead. It's also a way in which they can track you on their file and basically add you into their database of people that are interested in investing in property or interested in buying properties. It's a very, very useful database for them to have. Obviously not always great for you to be on. So this is some of the basic information they'll want just based on when you're actually booking to view the house. Now, some of the properties you'll be looking to book will be things like corporate sales or auction houses or deceased estates. And with some of these, they might look for further information from you. So they might be asking things like, what type of projects are you looking for? Are you a cash buyer? Like, what's your buying status? Are you buying this as an investment property or as a personal sort of home? So there's a whole bunch of other questions that they might be asking. And part of what they want to do is they want to fill in something on their database so they know what they can try and align you with in the future. But it also might be because the certain sellers, so they might need proof of ID, proof of funds, ahead of you actually going ahead and booking some of these properties. And this is just the way in which some of the sellers reduce the number of viewings that they get to increase the likelihood of people who are buying and rather than tire kicking turning up. Okay, so some of this is the information they might ask as part of booking viewings as well. Now, when it comes to making offers, what is becoming very standard for a lot of estate agents is they want to take you through anti-money laundering checks and proof of funds checks to firstly make sure that they know for a fact you are who you say you are, and secondly to make sure you're in a position that you can actually buy the property and you won't be wasting their time 3 months down the line saying, well, actually, I've got no money, I can't buy this, which I promise you is very common for the estate agents to deal with. The last bit of information they will typically ask you for at point of getting your putting the offer through or getting your offer accepted will be your solicitor's details or your conveyancer's details. Now, this is basically who they're going to send the memorandum of sale to. So just to give you a bit of a viewpoint, the memorandum of sale is basically a document that states who the current owner is, who you are, and who the legal representatives are from both sides, as well as the sale price and the date. Very simply, what the solicitors do is they use this as almost the terms of the agreement so that they can liaise and contact with each other. They will then send the memorandum of sale to your solicitor or your conveyancer so that they can communicate with the other side, the seller side, and start to get the ball rolling on the purchase. So this is basically everything that the estate agent will typically need from you when it comes to booking the viewings and also when it comes to making offers or when you have the deal agreed. And also why. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more clarity and gives you some understanding of what information you might need to have available ahead of you actually getting your deals pushed through.